Hello, people of the tube. How are you doing today? I am just waiting on a meeting. Had some extra time. I thought I would chat with all of you guys today about something different other than just straight sobriety, right? So something because it's spring now, and we're starting to get out in the sunshine and enjoy the sunny weather. And so I decided to talk to you about sunshine, vitamin D, and how sunshine actually helps your heart, right? Like it helps your heart rate. So what I've seen and learned over the years of health and wellness is that, I'm going to go sit in the sun right now, is that sunshine is very important to us. It's extremely important to us. It is probably like so important that that it's life or death. The dermatologists, the doctors, everyone, you stay out of the sun, stay out of the sun, stay out of the sun. Because of skin cancer. But I mean, if you don't have vitamin D3 in your body, your immune system stops working, your bones don't function correctly, your tendons, everything seems to deteriorate, right? You get sick really easy, okay, because your immune system's not functioning right. And that's because you don't have D3, right? You don't have that hormone. It's actually a hormone, right? It's not really a vitamin, it's a hormone. So you need that in your body, right? And sunshine does, I can't remember what the hormone is called. It's another hormone it helps create for your heart, right? It'll help reduce your cholesterol. It uses your cholesterol to create some kind of hormone. I forget the name of it because it's a weird name. So it takes the bad cholesterol, converts it to good cholesterol that's good for your heart and your body, using the sunshine, right? And so by staying out of the sun, you're actually hurting your health, right? And it's hurting your health to the point where that little bit of chance maybe to get some skin cancer is causing major heart problems and bone problems and cancer problems in other ways, right, inside your body. So I want you guys to get out there and get in the sun, right? I get lots of sun because I work out in the sun. I might get too much, right? They say about half hour or so. An hour is probably your max that your body can repair the damage, the cellular damage from the sun, so that you don't get skin cancer. Because your body repairs the cancer all the time. It goes after cancer every day, all day. It's always getting rid of cancer for you. So you need that, right? You need that for your health. You need that for your well-being. You need to get out in the sunshine just to feel amazing, right? It lifts your mood. It lifts your... here, I'll give you a shot of that. It lifts your mood. It lifts your spirits. Like your grandmother would tell you to get outside, get some color. Your grandmother would tell you to get outside and get some fresh air. They all knew it was good for you. Now, of course, if you're going to stay outside all day and you're going to get so sunburnt and peeled, and that's not good, right? You don't want to do that either. That's one extreme to the other. So you want to keep it reasonable, right? But to go out and get a little bit of suntan is not going to hurt you. It's going to benefit you greatly. You can buy lights for in the winter time, especially like where I live. Here we're in the prairies in northern or in central Canada, I guess it would be. I'm over the 51st parallel, so like I'm way up there. Not the Arctic, but we're getting close, right? So by having lights, I actually use suntan bed, and I remember when I started using it, people were making fun of me and whatever, but I was like so desperate when I was hurting and sick that I went and got in that suntan bed, and my whole body was just cheering for joy, right? It was the middle of winter, it was cold, it was dark, it was horrible out, and I remember getting in that suntan bed, and my every cell of my being was just super happy, and I had more energy, and I felt so much happier. And that's just a suntan bed now, and real sun is way, way better for you, right? Fresh air, sunshine, nature, the sound of the river, the sound of the birds, like all these things help our psyche, which in turn helps our physical health, right? And the better your physical health is, the better your mental health is. All these things work together to make us a happy, healthy person. We need these things. We need the sunshine. We need Mother Nature. Like I was saying in a previous video, we need to stand barefoot on the earth and ground ourselves, right? All these things are super important. So if you do it, you're standing barefoot on some wet grass in the sunshine, in nature. I mean, you're getting all these benefits that are so underrated. The doctors and all those people that tell you that stuff, they want to sell you a pill, right? That's their goal, is to sell you a pill. So if you can do all this stuff by nature, and you can do all this stuff for free, right? Or relatively inexpensive. I mean, tanning minutes are very inexpensive in the north, like where I am. You go twice a week, you're going to feel so much better. If you go 3 times a week, it's even better, right? So you're boosting your vitamin D, so you're healthier. Your brain is way healthier. You're getting rid of some of that bad cholesterol, turning it into good cholesterol, which your heart needs. Your brain needs cholesterol to function. The benefits are so amazingly good for us, but yet we're told not to do that. We're told to stay indoors. We're told to stay out of the sun. We're told cholesterol is bad. We're told that all these things are bad, and being in nature isn't good, and you should stay behind your computer, and you should stare at that screen all day, every day, and you should live in the metaverse. I've seen enough movies from the 80s, because I'm a Gen Xer, that say that, like, living in a computer or robots or all these things, AI, they're not good for us, right? There's not a movie I've seen where it ends up good for the human being to immerse themselves in the metaverse, or to be dependent upon AI or robots or any of that stuff, right? It always ends poorly. And I think a lot of ways that movies get us ready for what's actually going to happen, right? It's crazy to think like that. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy nut. I don't know. I do know that the sunshine makes a huge difference, that being out in nature makes a huge difference to me, that the tanning bed in the winter makes a massive difference to me, and that's just psychological, right? Now, the vitamin D, I'm sure, makes a huge difference. Like, during COVID, I got sick for a couple of days, and I was done, right? Now, my lungs were pretty sore, so I know I was pretty sick, but it didn't last very long, because I was active, and even though it was winter, I was outside, and I did the suntan in bed, and I had the sauna, and I sweated it out, and like all these really good things for us. And that's what I did, right? And it really helped me. Just this past winter, I didn't get sick at all, right? The winter before that, I didn't get sick at all. The winter before that, I think I was sick for 3 days, right? Everybody else was 2 weeks or so. I was 3 days, and I was done, finished. And that's because my vitamin D levels are high. That's because my immune system is in full gear, right? I'm really looking after my gut. I'm really looking after my vitamin D. I'm really keeping my mind in a good place and my spirit. And I encourage all of you to do the same. Unfortunately, the system, the way it's set up right now, is set up to, the door closed, is set up to keep us sick and to sell us pills and surgery, right? That's what they want. They want to sell a bunch of pills. Unfortunately, your doctor gets a kickback for all the medications he sells. He gets all kinds of holidays and all this kind of stuff. When I was speaking to my father, and on the farm, he had a feedlot, and he bought all these drugs for his cattle. Like, they got 33 shots or some ridiculous amount of chemicals introduced to their bodies when they came to the feedlot. Whether they had those shots before or not, they all got it, right? And he would get massive rebates at the end of the year from Pfizer. So, I mean, if that's one cattle producer, I'm sure your doctors get way more than that, because they prescribe a lot more drugs, and they're a lot more expensive, right? Agricultural drugs are not as expensive. So really, you got to watch. You got to watch who you listen to, right? I'm not saying not to listen to your doctor for some things, because you need them for some things. You need for blood tests. You need them for surgeries. You need them in a car accident or something like that, and you're busted to pieces, for sure. They're important. But when it comes to helping you be healthy and happy and those sorts of things, I just don't listen to them anymore, right? I've never had a medical doctor, probably since I was in my early 20s, so 30 years ago, that has ever actually looked healthy and been active and gone to the gym. And she was a skier, and she went to the gym, and she was giving me things I could do that weren't drugs. She's the only one ever. Since that point, I've never had a doctor that didn't want to give me a prescription. Most of them spend about 3 minutes listening to you, if that, and within the first 30 seconds, they've already figured out what prescription they're giving you. And I think that's wrong. So I really want you guys to think about that. I want you guys to get out in the sun, nature, barefoot, go and enjoy life, man. Summer is here. For us in the Northern Hemisphere, summer is here. And just get out there and love every minute of it, you guys. Thanks for coming. Comment, like, subscribe. Yeah, thanks, guys. Bye.